Peter Obi has accused desperate politicians of using politics to sow seed of discord among Nigerians. Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, was in Onitsha to celebrate with the Muslim community as they marked the Salah holiday on Sunday. He stated that Nigerians are one. According to him, once politics come on stream, some desperate politicians who wants to reap from where they did not sow will try to divide the citizens along tribe and religious line. Obi, who donated foodstuffs and beverages to them, prayed to Allah to accept their fasting and sacrifices and grant them a good life. For details of that story, desperate politicians being of Nigerians' unity, says Peter Obi. You can take that from the Daily Trust. 08156959039 or 0810-347-1246. Moving on to the Punch newspaper this morning, Tinubu may return today to meet APC and WC. As the tussle for the zoning of the leadership of both chambers of the National Assembly gathers momentum, reports emanating from the camp of the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu indicates he may return to the country on Monday, today, to take charge of proceedings and give direction. This is even as the National Working Committee of the ruling All Progressives Congress prepares to meet with the former governors of Lagos State to take a position to avert a repeat of the 2015 situation that produced Senator Bukola Saraki and Yakubu Dogara as Senate President and House of Representatives Speaker, respectively. Tinubu had on March 24th traveled out of the country to spend some time in Paris and London. According to a statement by Tunde Rahman for the office of the president-elect, the trip was to enable Tinubu to rest and plan his transition program ahead of his inauguration on May 29th. For details of that story, Tinubu may return today to meet APC and WC. You can take that from the Punch newspaper. And finally, before Overseer will be coming on board, I have this from the Punch newspaper with a caption, "Please launch man on for fleeing Adamawa wreck." The Commissioner for Information and Voter Education of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Festus Okoye, has said the commission lacks the power to declare wanted its resident electoral commissioner in Adamawa, Udu Ari. The Rev had got into trouble for observing the power of the collation officer of Adamawa State to announce the result of supplementary governorship poll and erroneously declaring the candidates of the All Progressives Congress, Aishatu Dairu, aka Binani, as the winner of the poll. INEC had since written the Inspector General of Police to investigate and prosecute the wreck, while the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, ordered that Ari be suspended, probed, and possibly prosecuted. INEC, however, said the whereabouts of the wreck was unknown as he had refused to pick phone calls. For details of that story, police launch man on for fleeing Adamawa wreck. You can take that from the Punch newspaper. 08156959039 or 08103471246. Overseer Adebare, sir, I would like you to firstly analyze, talk about the story, the statement credited to Obi, saying desperate politicians being of Nigerians' unity. What can you say to this, sir?
Let me first of all thank Obi for the charity he has made to the Muslim, irrespective of religion or tribes. We are one. Now let me go straight by saying that Obi said desperate politician. Thank God he also is a politician. We Nigerians do not even know which one among them that is not desperate. So I think that one should be settled among themselves. So on desperation or no desperation. And I want to say this regarding to the wreck that they are talking about. I know that if Nigerian police want to do their work, they will get him immediately. I know he cannot, there is nowhere. If Nigerian police will go to the length of getting our man, the IPOB man that is now in detention now, if they can go and get him outside the country, I don't see any reason why a wreck should be in this country. Immediately, if the policeman wanted to get there is nowhere that he will run to, because he has done something that is chaotic to this nation. Thank God that Nigerians are resilient, and Nigerians, we are that kind of a nation and that are calm when there is trouble, and that is why we are still enjoying the kind of peace we are enjoying today. Because what that man has done in Adamawa is enough. It's enough, I want to say it, to cause riot to that nation. But we thank God for Adamawa people. They keep calm. He is a wreck. His own duty is not to announce an election. And he find himself to go and do that heinous crime. Because it's a crime. It's a crime to go and announce a result that he ought not to announce. And he called himself a barrister. So I want to say this emphatically, although he has been on a missing list. I mean, he's on wanted list now. But I know if Nigerian police want to get him, there is nowhere he can run to, because they need to prosecute. There should be prosecution. The reason why people commit a lot of atrocity in this country is because our prosecuting effort is not enough. Because if you don't take some people as a deterrent for whatever they did, other people want to follow suit. Thank God that INEC immediately suspended him. If not, another person would like to practice the same thing, which can cause a trouble that nobody will be able to settle. So we need to do things in the right way, and we need to be law-abiding citizens in whatever we do.
Okay, overseer, we have a call. Hello, sir. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, our people overseer.
Paolo, you worldwide. Morning, sir.
God bless you.
Amen.
I am glad this morning. Enu-Akerele knew that our universities are glorified secondary school. I enjoy it for that, because we are having glorified secondary school in Nigeria instead of a university. That's by the wayside. On that, I read Udu. What is his name? Udu. He arrested immediately. He perpetrated that act. He has no local standing to declare any result. So what are they waiting for more than a week? They are now launching. They are looking about. Let us the result. Obi should continue to fight his Enu. He has a good case. Namani, who was telling Obi to drop his case, Enu is doing his master's case. Instead of him to call Obi privately, talk to him, let us settle this issue out of court. He went on the newspaper. Somebody you said he has no national threat, and he defeated the elected president in his own state. Why should we just be standing ourselves with lies? God bless Lion FM.
Sandra, let me quickly say this.
Okay.
Regarding to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come back to Nigeria and make sure that the house is in order, we should remember that what happened in 2015 should not repeat itself, truly speaking. And Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as an elderly statesman and that know the shenanigan in politics, should come up and make sure that the house is in order, because we want to have the 10 National Assembly that will bring Nigeria into the right perspective. Nigeria need to be re-institutionalized, and while doing this, we need a very good and a very vibrant house in the 10th Assembly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Overseer Adebare. Keep the calls coming in on 0815 695 9039. Hello. Oh, sorry, we lost that. You can always call back on 0815 695 9039 or 0810 1246. If you are just tuning in, this is Press Review from LION93.9 FM. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. Your name and where you're calling from. You're welcome, sir.
On the issue of the resident electoral commissioner, and I think in Adamawa State,
Okay.
the more we look, the less we see. I'm sure he switched off his phone because he's discussing with the people that matters. The police will just be running on the spot. After some time, there will be no issue about it. Later, what we hear about that, he has been given an appointment. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much for your opinion. That's your,
For you.
well, that's your own opinion. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling in. Keep the calls coming in on 0815 695 9039. We have a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Lion is back again.
You're
Sorry
welcome
for
on board,
coming.
sir.
I saw comment Mr. Obi for his comment about the peace in Nigeria. It's highly commendable. Like I've said by Baba, we don't even know who is desperate, who is not desperate among the politicians. But Obi should please explain to Nigerians what happened in UK. Once you can tell us, once it's not available, Nigerians want to know about the experience in UK. You tell us you are willing to know. Also, I want to appeal to Nigerians too that this Sudan issue is a lesson for Nigerians that we need to be in peace. Either in politics or whatever, religion, never put aside. Peace is golden, and we should cherish and protect it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Idile Alayo. Thank you very much. A very quick one from the platform Times because of our time. Resident accuses Ogun government of illegal demolition of churches, houses. Residents of Kajola Mowe community along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Obafemi Owode local government area of Ogun State have accused the state government of an alleged plan to illegally take over their lands. The residents allege that the government and the company, Nigerian Wood Preservation Industry Limited, reportedly invaded the community and destroyed houses and churches in the community. The Baale of Kajola, Chief Taiwo Atonda, claimed that the company, which was led by one Jim Okaro, allegedly colluded with the Commissioner of Urban and Physical Planning, Tunji Odulami, to destroy properties in the community. The community head, who claimed that the land belongs to them, said they were in shock when some policemen and task force officers, including street boys, stormed the scene with 5 evacuation excavators to destroy uncompleted buildings, churches, houses in the community. The community head and residents appealed to the governor, Dapo Abiodun, to intervene in the matter, noting that life has become unbearable for them after the demolition. Atonda, while describing the incident as heinous and uncalled for, urged the governor to brought the perpetrators to book. For details of that story, residents accuses Ogun government of illegal demolition of churches, houses. You can take that from the platform Times. Before Overseer will coming on board, I would like to take the story from the Vanguard newspaper. Ondo first female speaker welcomes child at 54. The first female speaker of Ondo State House of Assembly, Honorable Jumoke Akindele Ajulo, has delivered her first child at 54. Congratulatory messages have since flooded her social media page in the wake of the news. It was gathered that the speaker gave birth on Saturday. She represented Okitipupa Constituency 1 and was elected speaker between May 2014 and March 2017. One of the messages posted on a social media page by a friend read, "First female speaker of the Ondo State House of Assembly got delivered of a baby yesterday. Our first baby. God is indeed awesome. Congratulations, Honorable Jumoke Akindele, my own darling big sis." For details of that story, Ondo first female speaker welcomes child at 54. You can take that from the Vanguard newspaper. Overseer Adebare, we have the residents of Kajola Mowe community along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Obafemi local government area, accusing Ogun State Governor of illegally demolition of churches and houses.
I want to be objective, and I don't want to be biased as far as this story is concerned. That is why I want to look at it in two perspectives. In the first perspective, because Ogun State has been attached to the case. In the first perspective, many areas that are developed do not follow the proper procedure in the area of land acquisition. Some areas regarding to land has been there for future for government to do something, and I can call that one land that belongs to the government. But some people in their desperation, they will not look at the kind of land in which they want to develop. They will encroach into state lands, and at the end of the day it may take a lot of years when they now go into what we call the gazette of that land, they will now see that such land do not belong to what the land is being used for, and that is why you will see some areas being demolished, because that land probably it has been marked for state use, either to build hospital, to build company or whatever. It will have been non-residential area, but people has encroached into it. That is number one. Number two, in some areas, people will go and construct their buildings where it is having an havoc to the developmental project of that state, or where it may cause trouble in the area of drainage and whatever, non-thoroughly planned area. And government has the land act in their possession. That is in the first perspection. In the second perspection, some government institutions are also desperate to go and demolish some lands that are of native, where people have been living for 400-500 years, that belongs to their ancestors. And when we look at this type of land, it belongs to family, but because of the desperation of government at times, they also encroach. But all I can say regarding to this Kajola and no Kajola issue, it should be looked at holistically and let there be justification. If they wanted to evacuate people from a place that belongs to them, the state should be ready to pay those people or to go and resettle them and build other houses for them. All I would just say is that the issue should be balanced holistically so that justice should prevail. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Overseer Adebare. Keep the calls coming in on 0815-695-9039 or 0810-347-1246. A very quick one from the Punch newspaper because of our time. NDLEA nabs Edo cripple selling drugs in wheelchair. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a cripple who specializes in selling drugs in a wheelchair in Edo State. It also arrested an ex-convict, Sunday Ishaku, in Adamawa State for drug dealing. The agency's director, Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, in a statement on Sunday said Ishaku was arrested at Heri Gada, the Umburum Numan local government area of the state, where he went to supply 1.650 kg cannabis to an undercover operative, describing him as a notorious drug dealer. Babafemi said the suspect was convicted and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment in 2010 for drug offenses. For details of that story, NDLEA nabs Edo cripple selling drugs in wheelchair. You can take that from the Punch newspaper. Welcome back. Don't forget to join us live on Facebook at LION93.9FM. And if you want to be a part of the conversation, the studio lines are open 0815-695-9039 or 0810-347-1246. Overseer Adebare from the Punch newspaper, the story I just took before we went on break, NDLEA nabs Edo cripple selling drug in a wheelchair. What do you have to say to that, sir?
In a short, let me just say this, that law is no respecter to anybody.
Yes.
Either you are cripple or no cripple. Once you are a drug pusher or a drug peddler, you are a criminal. So the law should take its course. Simple.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Overseer Adebare. Our time is fast spent. Please, your parting shot this morning.
My parting shot is straightforward. Let's be law abiding. If you look at what we have been saying since, it's like Nigerians are becoming lawless in all ramification. Let us try and learn to be lawful in whatever we do, so that this country can move forward. By so doing, if all of us are doing the right thing, this country is a blessed nation, and the country is a nation that can move fast. But it's now in my hand, in your hand, and in everyone's hand. And I pray that God, that has blessed Nigeria, because Nigeria is a blessed nation, will continue to bless Nigeria. Good morning, Nigerians.
Thank you very much, Overseer Adebare. Yes, we've come to the end of Press Review for today. Join us same time tomorrow for another edition of the Press Review. And I want to say a very big thank you to all our callers, all our listeners out there. Thank you for joining us on the Press Review from LION93.9 FM. Yes, I want to say this before our believing for today. The key to success is to focus on goal, not obstacles. Keep listening to LION93.9 FM. Good morning and have a beautiful day ahead. I am Sandra Enu.